back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
It's looking like UFC rising star Marlon Moraes is not going to get to fight Jimmy Rivera on December 30 like he wanted to, like he called out after he just beat John Dodson in that controversial split decision at UFC Norfolk, Pettis versus Poirier. And you might be saying, what? Wait. So the video title says he's replacing Aljamain Sterling's opponent, but he just fought last week at UFC Norfolk? Yeah, that's the type of shit that I like. Fuck you, Tab Matt Marlon Moraes. Man on deck, he's climbing through the rankings, doing whatever he's got to do. He came over from World Series of Fighting, ready to put a whooping on the UFC's fucking bantamweight division. He got set back in his first fight versus Rafael Sunsao, but he came back strong versus John Dodson. And since he's not getting to fight Jimmy Rivera on December 30, he said, you know what, Aljamain Sterling needs an opponent. It's looking like Jimmy Rivera might be ducking a fade. I don't know. I mean, Jimmy Rivera came out and did an interview where he said he pretty much only wants to fight TJ Dillashaw or Dominic Cruz, and TJ Dillashaw is going to be fighting Demetrius Johnson. Dominic Cruz has got a broken arm, so I don't know where that leaves Jimmy Rivera. I know John Lineker is offered to step up. Marlon Moraes is now offered to step up. So maybe we'll get to see Jimmy Rivera versus John Lineker December 30. Who knows? But Marlon Moraes will not be fighting December 30th. Well, he could be if he gets another win and fights again. But I'm just fucking giving this kid, he's probably older than me. I'm just giving this guy his fucking props and his respect for taking this fight, yo. Aljamain Sterling, yes, he is a Rasta imposter. I gotta say that every time I talk about my boy Aljamain Sterling. No, I like both of these fighters. These are two of the most exciting to me fighters in the bantamweight division. Two of the rising stars in the bantamweight division, Aljamain Sterling and Marlon Moraes. I don't know who's gonna win this fight. I do know it's somewhat short notice for Marlon Moraes, but it's short notice for both of these guys. Aljamain was not preparing Marlon. Marlon hasn't been preparing for Aljamain, but they both are kind of coming off of a fight camp, as in when Michael Bisping, you know, he's taking that fight versus Kelvin Gastelum on short notice, but he's coming off of his training camp versus GSP, so it's not like he's all coming off of the couch. Same thing with Marlon Moraes. It's not like he's just coming off of the couch. He just had a training camp for John Dodson, so it's good. I'm really fucking excited that he took this fight. I wasn't expecting it. Aljamain Sterling was supposed to be fighting Ronnie Yaya, who I think was injured. So we were looking for an opponent. The UFC was looking for an opponent for Aljamain Sterling. We were all hoping that Aljamain would get a replacement opponent and not get pulled off of the UFC Fresno card, and it's looking like he will. And it's not just some guy on their UFC debut or girl on their UFC debut. He's fighting a motherfucking another killer, Marlon Moraes. So respect to both of these dudes, Aljamain and Marlon Moraes. I can't wait for this fight. I think I'm more excited. Actually, I know I'm more. I don't even really know who Ronnie Yaya is. That's just me personally, but I do know who Marlon Moraes is. He's definitely put himself on my radar since he came to the UFC, and I also know who Aljamain Sterling is. So I'm more excited about this fight, honestly, than the original matchup. So let's fucking go. Thanks to fucking Marlon Moraes, he saved this and then added a little extra oomph to it. So with that being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you think about Marlon Moraes stepping up right after his fight with John Dodson and saving the UFC Fresno card, fighting Aljamain Sterling. Aljamain Sterling gets his props too. Shit, it takes two to fucking tango. So let the full-time family know what the fuck you tell me in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.